Hi guys, basically I'm just going to be showing how I achieved her skin work in this particular video, and I divided these videos in sections. I hope you'll be able to watch all of them to get the actual tutorial or the full tutorial of this look. So this is a look I created for a photographer for a Valentine shoot. I didn't want to do the regular red all over the place and all that, so I came up with this, and I started off with the skin prep. As you can see, I started off with cleansing the face, which obviously I didn't show in this video. Then I went ahead to hydrate with my Badescu, and after the face dried down, I applied my moisturizer. This moisturizer is from Msmetics. Msmetics is called Moisture Bomb, and it's a very good water-based moisturizer. If you're not looking for so much oil, if you're looking for something that will still give you more, that will still retain moisture for you, Msmetics moisturizer is a good one. Next thing, I went in with their oil and sweat block. So I applied it all over the face, on the T-zones, and then every other part of the face, simply because this particular product is not harsh and it doesn't break your makeup, and it still holds the sweat and the oil a longer time, preserving your makeup not to smudge. Anyways, I dried down again. Next, I went in with my mattifying primer. This particular one is from Adventure Makeup. I used it only on the T-zones, the brow bone area, the bridge of the nose, the chin, around the mouth, and just where she's prone to produce oil. Those were the specific places where I use my mattifying primer. Looking at her face, you will notice that that particular area has mattifying. So for her foundation, these two Nigerian brands are my go-to foundation, Veebeauty and Jaydriz. Guys, if you don't have it in your collection, I don't know which brand you are using, but this particular foundation does it for me. So this is the shade that I chose, or that I shade matched with her skin, and at first it was giving me yellow undertone, which I was really trying to avoid, even though I know she has a yellow undertone. But at some point it was looking like I was overdoing it, but looking at it now that I'm editing it, it wasn't bad. And my light setup was obviously too yellow. I only realized watching this video again. So this was when I was using the light that was giving me warm tones. By the time I looked at it, I saw that the foundation everywhere was there. I was like, what happened? So I went ahead to change the light setup to a white tone. I like to change my light to a white tone, which is what you are actually seeing here now, and I felt like it was better at this point. So the next thing I did was blush application. I don't know what happened though, but this light, it went back to the yellow warm light again. So I just left it and continued my makeup, because I didn't want anything that would take my time that day, because I had other clients to attend to. I'm doing this one as well. So I blended out my blush on the right places, obviously. So I went for sun-kissed type of blush application, where you apply on the nose, underneath the eyes and all that, because of the kind of look we were going for. So I didn't really restrain myself from blush application. I went with the flow. So this is what we had at the end of the day. Then I went ahead to contour the face using, I think this was Veebeauty foundation as well. So for the darker shade of the foundation, which I am using as contour or bronzing, God knows that up till now, contour and bronzing gives me headache. So I know I have to do something there, which I'm actually doing at the moment. And this was what we had at the end of the day, to add structure to the face. When you apply only foundation, the face looks very weird, like embalmment. So by the time you put your blush and your contour, it gives structure to what you are actually trying to create. So next in line is the nose contour, obviously using the same shade, but I actually lightened it up with the foundation, because I do not want that area to look very dark, or I don't want to create a very harsh shadow in the nose area. In as much as we are trying to make the nose tiny, you have to be mindful. So next in line is concealer. This is Blossom and Elf Cosmetics. I went in with the Elf first, and this was what we had. Is actually bright enough. It was bright enough, but I felt like I needed a little bit of more brightness. That was why I went in with the yellow Blossom concealer, which obviously has a yellow undertone. I don't know what's with me and yellow today, but it's okay. It's okay. The makeup will still come together. So I blended out. It brightened up the under eyes the more, which was the aim of adding it. Yes, so it did the job. This concealer is blendable, it's creamy, it's full coverage. I recommend. Blossom makeup can never go wrong. You guys know already. Anyways, I added it to the T-zones as well, the center of the face, the chin, you know, everywhere that I needed it. So I blended out accordingly, and at the end of the day, I used my setting spray to set the whole face, which I didn't show that particular clip. So before I went ahead to set under the eyes, of course you have to blend out the creases, which was what I did. Then I went ahead to use my powder and my setting powder together. The powder is from Elegance Beauty Makeup, while the setting powder is from Rubelite Cosmetics. Very nice setting powder, guys. Very, very beautiful setting powder. I'm definitely going back to buy more. So I used it to highlight all the areas that I use concealer on, you know, to put light to the face, and then went ahead to set the whole face with her actual powder shade. The same powder palette from Elegance was what I used. So basically I was just blending out the whole face at this point, guys. So far so good. This is what we have. And I did the contour again. I went over it again with a darker shade. Remember not to use a shade that is too dark or too harsh. And baking, guys, baking. So this is the Rubelite setting powder. I went ahead to bake again. I said something. I said I divided these videos in clip. So for the eyes and lip tutorial, I have it in my next video. Make sure you watch it to see how I achieved this beautiful crispy looking eyeshadow and lip shade, guys. Anyways, for the brows, I didn't want to do much. I basically used my edge control to lay down the brows and use my hand to press it down. Went ahead and used powder to mattify it or to remove the oil on the shine on the edge control. Went ahead to draw the brows. I did not draw an actual brow. She had a full brows. Basically, I just filled up what I'm doing. I did not do an actual brows, guys. I just took my time to fill up the spaces, and everything was on point. Like, look at this. Okay, guys, this is the end of this video. Like I said, I divided these clips. The next tutorial will be the eyes and the lip. And at this point, I'm going to say bye. Thank you for coming to class today, and I hope to see you in my next video. While you are here, remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to drop a comment, you know, encourage me. I know it's been a while I posted on here, but let me know that you guys are still watching, please. Thank you.